Hello everyone, this is LimAK here, and I'm playing a little bit of Legend of Grimrock. So, this came out, well, I think like 2 days ago, and it's kind of awesome. It's a old school dungeon crawler-esque game, so if you've played like those really old games like Dungeon Master, you'll feel right at home with this one. As it is, I've never actually played those dungeon crawlers. It was a little bit before when I was actually really playing games. But, well, I was playing other kinds of games, but regardless. So, I'm gonna suck. And one of the cool things about this is that there is a straight up and old school mode where it's like, hey look, go get some graph paper and draw the maps out. And it's actually quite funny. There's only one dungeon right now. I expect there'll probably be more coming, and I believe there is going to be a community section at some point, so like a map maker and so on. And there's a character creator, and if I just go next, you can create one with different races, different class types, whole bunch of stats which seem to be pretty well explained. I'm not very far in at all. In fact, I'm like 15 minutes in, so it'll be very early on when I'm showing. And you up the strength, you get more attack power, you get explode, and there aren't quite as many portraits for the other races, but it's still fine. Anyway, and you've got your pretty typical fighter, rogue, and mage classes. I have no idea how the magic system works. I know there's like a symbols based casting system where you like tap on a number of symbols in order, and that's how you cast spells. But I'm not that far in, so let's just jump into my main save here. And this is one of the first enemies you encounter in the game, and it's a giant snail. And if I right click, that does my attack, and I can dodge out the way of their attacks somewhat. So, oops. And I'm dragging the right mouse button around to turn the camera. I can't just do that using the keyboard. And when I kill it, I get XP, and then I can then pick up various pieces. Now that's mostly food, I think. Yep, so all my characters have this lovely food rating. Minotaurs are a little hungrier than the other races, but right now I don't have a whole lot of stuff, so I'm just pretty much going around looting as much as I can. And torches are important because guess what? This place gets dark. So right now my mage is carrying like 5 different torches, and they'll eventually burn out over time, so you can't just like stand around because eventually you're just going to be stuck in darkness. Victory. But yeah, it's very, very tile-based, so I'm moving around with WASD and I'm turning around with Q and E to do quickly, or I can, drag the right mouse button around and I can take like a free view. Bread, yay, get to the U, and rocks. Rocks become important because there are pressure plates that you need something heavy, like yourself or a rock to put on. So pull this lever, and then what's down here? And fairly scattered are these things, which are to close the pit, something needs to fly. So they're hints, and something needs to fly. So actually, let's give that. So yeah, I have some symbol-based casting system. I don't have any spells right now. So something needs to fly. Presumably that means a throwing weapon of some sort. So what I really need to do is throw that rock, and yay! And I now have an iron key. That'll probably be useful. Can I take this? Ow. Right, that was probably slightly ambitious, me taking the rock, but... Ow, that was quite painful. I didn't think I would be able to take the rock, but I was sort of hoping it wouldn't let me walk. But hey, this place is going to be full of traps. It's a dungeon. So that key... Now let's try and pull up the map. There's no real tutorial at all. Well, there is one, but I haven't looked at it. But what's the map button? Key config. Show map tab. I sort of felt like compelled to not look at the tutorial because I felt it would be a more old school experience for me to just, you know, go through the game blindly and hope I didn't die horribly. Which seems like it would have been a bad idea. So let's walk down this way first of all. Yeah, I should stop pulling up the map. That's not the button I mean to press. Ooh, yay! Stuff. Baked maggots. Nom. Sandals. Loincloth. Willpower -1. I definitely don't want to give that to my mage. I don't really want to give it to my rogue either. Yeah, my rogue probably doesn't need willpower. Pretty easy, right now just using him as a pack mule for all this. Every single torch I've just been picking up off the wall. Sandals. No, I'll give that to metal and like that. And you should really be paying attention a bit more to the walls than I'm doing because there are hidden buttons around and they reveal nice loot. Yeah. And there is a story to this game. You basically, this entire place is where prisoners are, well, pardoned by the king, but they're given to this place which is full of monsters that are going to try to kill you. Heal my sight. So I need to go find something. Yeah, I'll leave that in for now. I'll be coming back here. Just take that off the wall. Mushroom. Oh dear. Oh no, I'm in a corner. Basically, this is where I don't want to be. Because I can't maneuver or dodge out of any of this guy's attacks. And I'm just going to miss. I'm taking quite a lot of damage. But yeah, you can dodge out of their attacks, and you really do want to. Otherwise you end up taking way more damage than you can, and you're really rather limited in your items, so you have to be careful, otherwise you are just going to run out of health, and there's not much you can do. Right, who's next? Yeah, it is fairly slow, and you can go through quite methodically. And you do sort of want to be slow and careful as to like maximize everything you've got in your inventory. There's one more of these guys around here. Notice. Why is my thing on red? Oh right, that's my torch that's burning out. So you can see that icon shown that. Ow. I really need to increase the attack power of my guys. They keep on missing. You think they'd be able to hit like a large mushroom monster thing? Nope. Also, I haven't exactly got weapons for my rogue, who I'm trying to spec towards ranged combat. So, you know, here's my character sheet I've just got. And, you know, these guys are in the back row, so they can't actually use, like, punching to hit the enemy. So I've got one throwing knife, which I'm hoping I can use for something else. And saying not just normal sprogs, because I have no idea whether throwing that's going to mean I lose it, or if I can maybe pick it up off its corpse, or whatever. Again, that's probably what I get for not playing the tutorial. Should open this. Voila! Blue gem. What happens if I press that? Oh. I'm not sure what that did. It doesn't look like that did anything, although that clearly seems like the wrong answer. It probably did something. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, actually, that would be an... So I'm just going to wait for him to walk onto that trap. Come here. Goodbye, my friend. Ah. Well, I can do that, but why would I want to? That, you know, I don't get the XP for killing him. Well, I just don't think I did. Ah, critical hit. Anyway, this game is really rad. I'm really enjoying going around and being like super paranoid. Probably more so than I need to be at this point, given that I've just started. Scroll of Fire West. Required skill Fire Magic 2. I have Fire Magic 0, I think. So I'm going to wait for my next level up, and then I'll be able to use that spell. Another loincloth. Don't want to give that to anybody. Tattered cloak. Let's give that to my frontline guys. They're the ones actually taking a beating right now. Any secret buttons? Nope. Again, this is Legends of Grimrock. This game is fairly rad, and you should buy it from their website, because at least during the pre-order stage they used to give you a Steam key as well, but it's pretty great. So anyway, this was the AK. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. See ya. I'm gonna kill this snail.